Welcome you back to Las Vegas and ESPN's live coverage of the H&R Block Tournament of Champions coming away from Red Rock Lanes. We are in the midst of semifinal number 2, second-year pro Rhino Page with a big lead through 5.5. Fire up the RV, we're on the road next week. Mixed doubles event for the first time in history as the best from the PBA Women's Series team up with the best from the Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour. And after that, we head to the LA area, Fountain Bowl in Fountain Valley, California for the Denny's Dick Weber Open. Live coverage of that one Sunday, February 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Hey, Rob, let's take a look at the Cats numbers one more time. Look at match number 1 where Wes was. He was right around that 10th, 11th board. Remember, 2 big fours, and look at the change right here. That's a good 3-board adjustment after back-to-back open frames in the 4th and 5th.
So for Malott so far, 2 strikes, 2 spares, 2 open frames. Here's Page in the 6th looking for a ham bone.
Oh, boy.
That eats the hook.
All right, all right. Love those commercial breaks.
Wide left on that shot there for Rhino Page. And I think he's probably pretty excited about the fact that he's not shooting a washout or a full rack.
Keeping this one in the building.
Picks up his spare there and take a look at the Flomax weekly update on Rhino Page. And we talked to him yesterday about this week and all the great stars that were here. And I said, did you have a wow moment? I guess that was my phrase this week, your wow moment. And he said, you know what? I called my parents after the first set on Wednesday. I said, Ma, you won't believe this. I'm bowling with Parker Bone III, and Mike Albee is like 2 pairs to my right. This is neat. I mean, that's literally the word he used. Although this is neat. He's a kid in a candy store right now, pinching himself, seeing all these great faces roaming around here.
Yeah, and that's what makes this tournament so spectacular, especially this week of having some of the 50 greatest of all time and just being in their presence and the stories and everything. All of the history was just amazing.
Strike number 5.
That's how it's done, Hoss. Right there.
Little shades of Patrick Allen there. That's how it's done, Hoss.
Starting to rub off the roommate banter.
Again, Page in his first televised major will take a seat with a substantial lead as Malott gets his crack in the 7th. Malott, your PBA money leader, average leader, and player of the year points leader right now. But trailing here in the semis. That his first set of consecutive strikes this match. He had 10 strikes, including an opening 6-bagger in match 1 versus Mike Scroggins. But it seems like, Randy, that the ball adjustment has worked. It's early, but it's working so far.
And Rob, you're right, but remember we talked about it at the top of the show on how the players have to stay on top or in front of the transition. And right now, Wes Malott's saying to himself, doggone it, I should have made this ball change about
2, 3, maybe even 4 frames earlier.
4 frames earlier.
Oh.
And Rob, you look at the ball motion from both players. As you see Rhino's shot here, watch the back end of this bowling ball. To put it into numbers in terms of power, Rhino Page is about 330 RPMs, or his rev rate's about 330. Wes Malott in the 400s. Now, to put that into perspective, first-time bowlers or just recreational bowlers are in the low 100s. Your average league bowler about 225 or so. So, you know, we're talking almost double the amount of power for these two players.
Oh, carry it. Yeah.
And right now, Rhino Page looking ahead, feeling that he's getting this much closer to bowling his roommate for this title.
His third consecutive strike, 7th overall in this match, and then he gets back in that chair and calms himself down. Malott in the foundation frame. 4-bagger for the big nasty.
The right move, just a little late for Wes. Still fairly close to 20 miles an hour. Remember the first match, he was right on top of 20 miles an hour. A little bit softer speed. Blows in that thumb hole, put a little moisture in there. Gets a nice feel. Sure is a good grip.
Oof. Momentarily, he was eyeballing a 7-10. Was able to get the 10 to kick.
Guess you can't be too disappointed. You showed up Friday night and threw some unbelievable shots to even get here. Man.
As strong of a start he had in game 1, he was betrayed in match 2 here.
Now let's give some credit to Rhino Page as well. I mean, Rhino can strike out in the 10th frame, shoot 257.
Boys, we will see you guys tonight.
Shout out to Jordan in Camden. Back home in Austin. Daddy's coming, bringing mommy with him. Meredith is here to watch Wes make yet another televised appearance. Strike-a-lot Malott is done with a 2-bill effort.
Well, two roommates are going to battle for this title, Rob.
Watch out, Rumi.
Wonder how much help PA is going to give Rhino in the title match.
Right. Things are going to quiet down a little bit. It was interesting, Patrick Allen yesterday, I wouldn't say he was worried, but he spent an inordinate amount of time discussing with us how his game is going to change if it's Page that moves on.
Not yet.
Yeah, a lot of strategy. And he talked about how he needed to stay just to the inside part of wherever Rhino Page is playing. We'll see if that unfolds.
She's not ready yet.
He wasn't trying to make that, trust me.
That was a test shot. 245. 200. Rhino Page moves on and gets the crowd on his side. Roommate versus roommate for the second major of the season. Patrick Allen takes to the floor, and he will start to get loose. The debate has raged all season. Who is the greatest in PBA history? Earl Anthony? Or is it Walter Ray Williams Jr.? The announcement by Hall of Famer Bo Burton of who is #1 all-time next.